Hello, this is Spidey1958 and welcome to my new Let's Play, Bard's Tale, The Barrows Deep, which is Bard's Tale 4. We're going to go ahead and start a new game here. I don't know how long I will play this. It will depend on how much people enjoy watching it. So let's go ahead and start a new game. We will call this Let's Play. You basically only get one save game. And there are stones you can save that as you go along. And we get an intro.
The song I sing will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day, of castle walls and torchlit halls, and a price men had to pay. When evil fled and brave men bled, the Dark One came to stay, till men of old, for blood and gold, had rescued Skara Brae.
Let's see here what's we're in
the game. Ready?
Not hardly.
Hanging's too good for them! Give them the draw! This is only the beginning. That's what
Thus, children, shall the sword father smite all who befriend the old races. Hail, Henrid!
And we're loading. I don't know if this also uses a Unity engine. I know a lot of things are, but for some reason the Unity engine's load time seemed long to me. But hey, what do I know? And mind you, I'm running this on a normal drive. I don't have room on my SSD, so that's probably making it load longer. If need be, I'll rearrange stuff around.
He shall drive the elf and the dwarf back to their wretched home.
Okay,
He shall burn the witch.
so as you can see, we're basically
He shall cut out the tongues of the bards who sing of them. For the sword father knows it is the followers of the old ways who are killing the people of Skara
so you
Brae.
use the mouse to move your view, and then the keys. There's also a grid movement, which I don't know much about. So looks like we're supposed to go talk to this guy.
Oh, that's a bad business. And no mistake.
And it looks like I may have to turn the volume up on my end.
I don't understand. What did they do? What was their crime?
Their crime? Existing was their crime. The Fatherites don't like our kind. Come on, before those paladins give us a second glance.
I'll give them a second glance. And maybe a...
Oh, here now. Save it. You'll only get yourself killed. And we need you. You're gonna save Skara Brae. You're looking at me like you think old Robbie's had a few too many. Well, maybe I have. But this is no drunkard's fancy. You've been in my dreams 7 nights now, and each one with the same end. You the hero, and me lost. They all start with some evil slithering out of the darkness, and you driving it back from whence it came. But I don't make it to the happy ever after. And there's a moment right at the end where you could save me, and instead you choose not to. You just turn away and leave me to be buried alive. Well, maybe that means I shouldn't trust you. But you're the best hope we've got. So I guess I'll just have to pray that part's not true. Anyway, hero, let's get back to the Adventurers Guild. I have a few words to say to the congregation. This way.
Okay, looks like this is the party screen. Go ahead and confirm. So we'll get to replace her with a custom character in a little bit. Okay.
You can't swing a cat in Scarabray these days without hitting a paladin. Not that I'm prone to swinging cats.
Back off.
Oh, we want to go that way.
Hot soup! Delicious soup!
Looks like there's someone here we could talk to. Is he a merchant?
Aha!
Well, that's very uninforming.
Come here for soup, have you? Well, soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be getting. You'll be getting fulfillment, joy, the tender embrace of your mother's arms. This is not just soup. It is a revelation, a liquid epiphany. Heaven by the spoonful. There is no question that this soup is good enough for you. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I good enough for this soup?
Wow, this guy's really likes his soup.
No. On consideration, you are not good enough for this soup.
Really?
Ruffians.
I'm not good enough for his soup. Let's look around the town. Not bad. Ooh, that must be the church. Which I assume are the bad guys, since its paladins are out like hanging people.
I've known some good trout.
Seems like they're hanging anyone.
So it gives you little blue arrows along the way to show you where to go.
He must have done something.
Oh, here's someone we can talk to.
Cabbage! Carrots! Aye?
Let's ask him if he's okay.
Cabbage? Carrots? Potatoes? Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. Aye.
Okay, apparently we can't buy cabbage, carrots, or...
I do feel
Oh,
sorry for
let's
the
read the
girls.
notice on the
Really, I
door.
do. Shh! Don't say that out loud.
Apparently they're looking for somebody.
Here we are. The guild.
Let's look out over the sea. There's a lighthouse, ships, seagulls. Not a bad view.
Oh, Robbie.
There must
And
be
you
practice
recruits?
dummies. Yep. Open.
Rabbi!
Hey, Rab.
We're pleased you're safe.
Aye, me too. Bide here a bit. I'm going to say a few words.
There were more folk killed last night. Some great beast, they said.
And again, they blame us for it.
Something's brewing, that's for certain. I've heard the singing 3 times this month. 3 times!
But what is behind it? Who is behind it?
All right, quiet down, friends. I've something to say. What I just saw at Henred's hanging tree was the last straw. We can't just keep talking about doing something. We have to...
Do you hear that?
The Song of the Maiden. What does it foretell this time?
Arrest the heretics! Burn this den of evil to the ground!
This way, hero! Hurry!
I'm going to see if I can... Let's go ahead and create a character, and I'm going to see if I can The volume seems fine except on those play sequences. It may be that it ignores the volume, which is going to be a pain. But let's go ahead and actually create a custom character. Yeah, there are some spells and abilities you sort of have to get into certain sections of the dungeon or areas where you have to blow up walls. Okay. So we can be a bard, a practitioner, a fighter, or a rogue. I think we're going to stick with bard. It is, after all, Bard's Tale. So stats will be 6 Constitution, 2 Strength, 1 Spell Point, and 1 Intelligence. Okay. Next is Culture. So we could be a Bathe Human. Gain 1 skill at level 3, 10, and 18. So they get extra skills. So every time they get hit, they get +1 strength. So once per battle, you can take a hit for somebody. Immune to poison, fire, and bleeding. Wow, that seems rather powerful, depending on how often that is. Dwarf. Cannot be stunned, rooted, or forcibly moved. Health. Well-educated race with innate magical abilities, 30 intelligence, +1 spell points. I don't even know what a trow is. Is their equivalent of an orc? Oh, they gain opportunity, which is good. But I think we're going to go ahead with the... Let's go ahead with the immune to poison, fire, and bleeding.
You don't scare me.
Where did we get to switch? I haven't seen a way to switch gender. Because I prefer female. Really, I would.
When all this is over, I'll be pulling your teeth out my boot heels.
Come on, you wee git. I'll glass ye.
Run along now, or I shall have to spank you.
Oh, apparently the picture determines the gender. So we have that, and that seems to be it. This is a beta, so it's probably limited. So we're going to go with that one.
Run along now, or I shall have to spank you.
Try me. Do your worst. You make me...
It hurts me just to look at you.
I shall...
Come forward and die, fiends.
Wait, I don't like that one.
You don't scare me.
Go on home, ya.
When all this is over,
You are making me very...
Why are you being so awful?
Apparently we can't change the name. Oh, that... Oh, there we can. There we go. Just didn't click it right. And use my traditional mandolin for my bard name. Goes particularly well with the original version of this game. I don't know about this one. So we get 3 skill points. We have music, attack, defense, and brewing. So let's see. Let's do one in each. Okay, we're through all the tutorial buttons now. Okay. That gives us +1 spell points. Reduce all ability cooldowns in your party by 1. Target foes are shrunk. Any enemy you strikes you or a protected ally takes 2 physical and is set on fire. I sort of like that one. Grant 1 spell point to all nearby adventurers, and +2 intelligence. So I think we will go for this one with a music one. Now we need an attack. +1 strength. Swordsman novice, that would require us to get a sword. Axeman novice. Bludgeon novice. Critical hit swords, critical hit axes, critical hit bludgeons. So we have basic combat, which gives us chop. So let's go ahead and do Swordman Novice for our attacks 1. And let's go to defense. So we have basic defense, which means we can wear padded bratish gab. Light armor gives us training in reinforced leather. That gives us training in leather. That gives us... Oh, it looks like we have to get this one to get those two, and we have +1. So let's go ahead and actually learn basic armor. And let's go ahead and finalize. Doot. So we know how to make throne squeeze. Immune to bleed. So we got a helmet, leather helmet, weathered padded jerkin, a tankard. So we gain spell points by drinking a magical booze from your inventory. Chugging also grants the drink status effects. And we have a rusty hatchet. Okay, and these are our abilities. Okay, I think we're done. We will confirm. Okay. And let's see if there's a separate volume for the cutscenes, because that volume seemed awfully high to me. We'll see how bad it is when it's in the recording. Because I turned the volume down to about 20%, but whenever I get a new game, it seems like it takes a while to adjust to the perfect volume levels. Because I want you to be able to hear the voices reasonably. And more tutorial stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and check our options here. Sound. UI. Music. Voiceover we want. So there doesn't seem to be a separate sound for Yeah, well, so we'll keep it where it is. We'll have to see what we can do. Okay.
Oh, we made it. What a nightmare, eh? Come on. We've got to get to the old guild and figure a way to protect ourselves.
Yeah, graphics aren't bad. I think there's a grid movement where you basically move entire grids, but I prefer the free. Nah.
The Adventurers Guild from back before the old town was buried is still here after all these years. Just a little filthier and liable to collapse. At least it's well hidden. No danger of another visit from the Fatherites. Come on. We're looking for a green door.
Oh look, sewage. I don't know why it glows phosphorescent green, but probably not really our business. Yeah, I don't think we want to get in that. And sign on the door. He just said how we'd be safe down here from them, and here's a note on the door that they've definitely been down here. There's our checkpoint. Here's where we need to go next. But what's down here? Ooh. Looks like a door. Push. Apparently we can't push it. So we go this way.
Hold on, hero. You'd better touch that luckstone. Luckstones have been around since before the All War. And it's always good to give them a rub, particularly before a fight. They can give you a second chance if things go wrong.
So this is basically how you save games.
Now
You
you're safe.
click on one of these things.
No matter what befalls, you'll come right back to here.
So it's hard to have save games. Push. See, that one let me push without any problems.
Adventurers. Hello.
Wait a moment. Don't think these are any friends of ours. No, they're up to mischief. We'll have to fight them, I fear.
And now we can see how horrible I do in the combat. Okay, he is empty. So we have 12 doses of Tau Squeeze. Which I don't know.
Spoil our dinner.
Kill for the master! Come on then, let's get started.
So we get like 3 attacks that take something, and those are shared between all the characters, and then we have stuff that doesn't. So this person's first. Move. Chug. So let's chug.
That'll be the last drink you ever have.
Okay, and you.
Here.
So you have chopped, that does 4, and you have head knocker, that does 6. So... Oh, that was efficient. Okay, let's switch back to you. Have you do a chop, which won't be enough to actually kill it. And then you can do your... And let's go ahead and throw this on myself. And then we have one more action, which she can't do anything with. No one's injured. He could chop. Can he chop over there? Yes, he can. That was pretty easy.
Kill for the masters. What masters, I wonder?
Okay. So we got some coins and the cutthroat dragon bile bomb. This one gave us a rusty head. Anything else around here? Apparently not. Anything in here? Ooh, a chest. Weathered leather tunic. So that should be better than what we have.
You spoke.
So this is 2, and this is 3, plus 1 strength. So we are gonna switch out armor here. Okay.
Searching for us, I'll wager. We better steer clear.
Let's go ahead and head back this way.
Maybe those rogues were carrying something to burn down these boards.
Oh, we
What
can
did
use
you
that
find
bomb
on
we just got.
Adventurers.
We get first strike, yay! Ooh, there's a lot more of them this time. Okay.
On your word. Stepping by.
Now we only have one move left.
Am I supposed
I
to
don't
be
think this move
doing
takes...
something?
No, that's not what we want. That's not what we want at all. We want to chug.
Cheers! Drink up, meatbag!
And then we want to chop. And then we want to throw this. And we want to end turn. This time we're going to get hit.
Coming through! I'm not afraid of you!
Okay. So let's chug again.
Turn the hatch!
I hope you brought enough for everyone.
Where are they?
Okay.
Good. On your word.
Am I supposed to be
So
doing
she has
something?
nothing she can do.
Ready?
And all he could do is cure. So let's go ahead and have him swap places. Whoops.
Let me just...
I don't know why I had him swap places. That was not what I wanted to actually do. Or maybe it is what I wanted him to do. So let's go ahead and do a chop here. Do a move.
Pardon.
And then do this one. Yep, that worked. And I think at this point
scrap.
we will
Let's
call it
see
an
to our
episode.
wounds.
And we will continue in the next episode. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun gaming.